Mandalorian Season 2 honest trailer and thoughts. Okay, so no secret to anybody who's been watching this channel for a while, I did not like the first season of The Mandalorian. I felt that the characters were not very well developed. I was having a really hard time connecting with the show, which was so disappointing because I actually really liked episode 1 of season 1 and I was very, very excited for it. And I think what this show and what WandaVision is kind of like reminded me of, because I always knew this, I just guess with the excitement of like a Star Wars thing and a Marvel thing, because I love that stuff so much, I kind of forgot it that I don't like episodic shows. Like I don't like them. They're not, I feel like, man, unless Shamar Moore is in it, I don't think episodic shows are really for me. Like, I really need that overhanging story arc for me to really fall in love with the show. And I felt that it wasn't strong enough, or maybe like I didn't care enough about the characters in the first season of The Mandalorian because it was so like adventure of the week. And season 2 was kind of like that too. I was a little bummed at the start. I do have some of it on my Instagram highlights where I was just like talking to myself while watching the first few episodes. And I think if Osaka wasn't in it, I wouldn't have kept watching. And you know, it's so weird. Like, I didn't even love her episode. I was like, okay, this is adventure of the week. I mean, it was a cooler adventure because there was a character I knew, but I still wasn't in it enough. That said, the last 3 episodes of the season were so good. I loved them so much, and I think that's because like that's when the heat turned up a bit, you know? That's when things started to come together. And maybe it's impatience on my part, but I think it's also just like wanting more the entire time, like not necessarily more meaning what's happening at the end, but I want something building the entire time instead of just like, okay this, and then something building. And for me, like I didn't get that feeling until the last 3 episodes. Now I do understand that we got a lot of callback of characters, and one of the things that I didn't like in season 1 is that we never saw characters again, and we have now in season 2, so it's definitely more of a slow burn thing that I just like I don't love. I don't need the answers all right now, but I think I'd like to learn more about the characters right now. So that wasn't a huge, I mean, I was happy to see these people again, but it didn't justify for me the slowness or that simmer of the first season. Yeah. Oh! At one point, I'm watching it and I'm like, Mr. Kim, what are you doing here? And if you don't know who Mr. Kim is, if you don't know the show Kim's Convenience, please watch it. I have 2 episodes reacted to. I'll put the links in the description and wherever the little card thing goes as well. It's a great show. It's a Canadian show. Season 5 just started, and Paul Sun-Hung Lee is the lead. He's also in a couple episodes of The Mandalorian. I was so surprised to see him there, and it just brought me so much joy. I will be doing a reaction of the first episode of season 5 of Kim's Convenience in a couple weeks, even though it's been out for a while. Watch it. It's so good. It's so good. But I was really surprised to see him, so I was like, cool, Mr. Kim is in Star Wars. And I don't know if any of you guys are Shadowhunter watchers, but in the last episode where they took when they stuck onto the transport shuttle, one of those 2 guys was the creepy creeper from season 3 of Shadowhunters. I was like, Jonathan, what are you doing here, creepy creeper? And anyways, it's like totally not necessary to the show at all. Just me being a nerd. All right, let's watch this honest trailer. I hope it's really funny. I loved them so much. All right, just before we get into this honest trailer, I guess like the big reveal from the end of the season, Luke showing up. I screamed. Did we all scream? I screamed. First I was like, 1 X-Wing, great. Just like she says, like 1 X-Wing, we're saved. And then I was like, wait a minute, why is there only 1 X-Wing? And the door opened the whole time. That alone made me wish I'd done a reaction to that video. I was so fired up. I actually feel like, oh gosh, that whole episode was done so well. All 3 of those episodes were done so well. And why do you have a mustache if you never show nobody your face? Why are you putting your energy into that, Mando? Oh, sorry, one more thing. I don't know how I feel about the deep fake. I feel like it was really cool, but I would have also probably been fine if they had cast somebody who looked a lot like him and then like just given that actor a bum chin, you know? Let me know what you guys think of the deepfake. Did you like it? Do you wish they recast him? I guess I understand it if this is all we ever see of Luke, you know? Like if we see him again though, I'd be like, bro, just recast.
Fresh from Disney's content mines in Outer Burbankia comes season 2 of a show that's either the greatest thing we've ever seen, or live-action Star Wars has lowered our expectations so much, basic competence feels like seeing the face of God. It's hilarious. The Mandalorian.
Basic competence feels like
Suit up for more Mandalorian, the show that combined the world of Star Wars, the feel of old samurai films, and the emotional core of Reddit's r/all community.
Okay. I know I'm in the minority here, but I mean, like, Grogu annoyed me. He was kind of annoying. Like, he was cute, cool, but like, you're eating that lady's babies. You're eating her babies. And it's written like I'm supposed to think that's funny. She's just given this impassioned speech about how she needs to get her little eggs to her dude, and you're eating them. There were parts that I thought he was cute and whatever, but like for the awe factor, like he was annoying. I was somewhat annoyed.
In a winning mix that keeps things simple and doesn't overstay its welcome. So you can be sure as Sith they'll launch enough spin-offs to kill the magic for good next year.
Oh, she just got fired, right? Oh my god, yeah, Book of Boba Fett. So pumped for that. But she got fired. This, I feel like I'm
so you can be sure as
Sith. Kind of excited for, like, ish. Really, it just makes me want to go back and finish watching the Clone Wars. She's gonna be, like, recast. Killed something. She's not in it anymore, right?
Off to kill the magic.
This I'm excited about. Let's go.
So you can be sure as Sith they'll launch enough spin-offs to kill the magic for good next year.
Stop it.
You know, there's a reason we don't eat birthday cake every day, Disney. Keep feeding us the same thing and we will reject it. Unless it's Marvel, or animated musicals, or Pixar movies about giving up on your dreams. Okay, fine, you win.
I
Stuff
did
my
not
mouth
like
full of
that
cake, Mouse Daddy.
character.
Rejoin
the lady with the hair like
Mandalorian,
me.
the galaxy's most dangerous never nude. But
Never
this time,
nude.
he'll break his only rule about giving face as he quests to deliver this tiny meme generator over to a Jedi, all while bonding ever deeper with Baby Yoda over their shared love of murder.
Right! Yes!
And yes, we know his name isn't technically Baby Yoda anymore.
Grogu?
But let's stick with
No.
Baby Yoda.
Grogu.
Baby Yoda.
Grogu.
Baby Yoda.
No.
Grogu.
Oh.
He's the secret love child of Yoda and Yaddle, okay? Clap them cheeks, Yoda did. Canon, that is. Are you ready to watch some space cops make some deals with each other? Then you'll thrill when Mando makes a deal with this Marshal
Help me kill it, I'll give you the armor. Deal.
and strikes a
Yeah.
deal with the Tusken Raiders for help.
I liked that bit.
Struck a deal.
Oh, I also found it very interesting when they were on the transport to get the doctor guy and then to get to get Baby Yoda Grogu. The guy who said the thing about how many lives were lost when the Death Stars were destroyed. And you know, it's so funny. I was like, yeah, yes. And I recently watched a video of somebody reacting to a British Christmas chocolate ad, and it was about the Christmas truce. And there's a picture, I'll try and find it. If I can find the picture, I'll put it here. From the Christmas truce that just, it makes me want to cry every time I look at it because it's so indicative of how, like, the decisions that send people to die are not made by them, you know? Like, they didn't hate each other. That picture shows that they didn't hate each other. Somebody sitting safe in their home country, in their suit behind their desk, was making decisions that killed millions of people. And, like, I get it, that's how the world is, and blah, 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 whatever thing you're angry typing to me, or maybe you're not, that's fine. That's an unfair judgment on my part. But I just think that it was really interesting of them to mention the soldiers lost on the other side, who were maybe not evil. Yeah, that's all.
But when a deal goes wrong on the way to finding a Jedi,
That was...
Lady, the deal is off. This was not part of the
I can't believe she went to
he'll
take
try
a
to forge a
bath
deal with
in
some
a
fellow
friggin-
Mandalorians.
You're changing the terms of the deal.
Battlestar
Deal with
Galactica!
ming-na
I owe you from last time.
And Mulan!
before he wraps up that deal with her and Boba Fett.
Then our deal is complete.
That's in addition to any bargains, promises, or propositions he'll make
Seriously,
along the way.
well that was
We
their...
can strike a bargain. You made me a
That was
promise.
their currency,
and I
right?
held up my end.
I have a proposition that may interest you.
Then what's in it for me?
Screw credits. The real currency of Star Wars is the pinky swear.
Is what I'm saying.
Remember the interesting and original side characters.
Okay. Did not like her. I liked these guys. I could have lived without these two. I feel like, yeah, I could have lived without those two. Not, I don't know if you care to know that for me, but...
Met last season, they're back. At least for now. But they'll make room for all new faces. And by new, I mean really old. Like the most popular characters from the Clone Wars series.
Oh,
the
was
most
she
popular
in? I need to
character from
rewatch
Empire
it.
Strikes Back. And the most popular character from Star Wars. It's official. No one in Star Wars gets to die or retire anymore. This season's most meaningful death was when they killed off a merchandising opportunity. Oh, my collectible! So enjoy this action-packed journey alongside a hardened killer with a heart of gold and a soft baby with a heart of darkness as Favreau and Filoni deliver the second-best Star Wars experience ever made for television. But you all know what's still number one. No, not Clone Wars.
Oh.
No, not Rebels.
Oh.
I'm talking about the intro to the Droids cartoon. Come on!
I wouldn't care, but it's a dangerous affair. I'm in
Trouble again. Oh man, that's such a bop.
Such a bop!
Daft Hong. My buddy. My buddy.
Wherever I go, he goes.
Ranger of the New Republicans. Dawson's Geek. Princess Leia. Agents of Shand.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf with Claw. Moff Diver. Darkness. No parents. Red Sox leader standing by.
I like him.
Goo.
Ugh. Oh, gross. Disgusting. Ugh, gross. Disgusting.
Stormtroopers giving themselves away.
You know what I want? And maybe it exists and I just haven't seen it because I've only watched the movies and this, and I watched the first season of the Clone Wars. I would like something where a stormtrooper has aim and isn't stupid. Does something like that exist?
We'll check out. 5387 and 5389, follow me. Call in reinforcements. We're heading to the bridge now. I see you on deck 5 and 6. Security to main commons.
Like, they're so loud.
There we are.
There they are!
Sir, there's too much fire. Light them, you idiot.
Beskar.
Beskar's value continues to rise.
Yo, okay, it just made no sense to me that he's walking around in this shiny money suit. Why are you doing that? Anyways, that's, I get it. You don't have to comment about it, except do comment about it because it helps promote my videos. Thank you.
Others with Beskar have been through here.
The Beskar belongs to the Mandalorians.
It cannot cut through pure Beskar.
Beskar is ours.
Those guys.
Beskar.
Pure Beskar.
Unreasonably convenient maps and blueprints.
This is a map of Tatooine before the war. You got Mos Eisley.
That is a map of my hair before we got into the relationship we're in now.
And up around this region, Mos Pelgo.
We're here. This entire area is the green zone, completely safe. But over on this side is the problem.
This is what you're talking about, Rod?
Yeah, it's the refinery right there.
They're held in cold storage in this cargo bay.
It's not the scale. I think it is. Can't be, that's too big.
If your 98 Civic hatchback was a spaceship.
Yo, I'm happy that ship died. It needed to go to the big junkyard in the sky. It went through so much. Rest in pieces.
And my deepfake kills other droids standing guard.
My deepfake kills all the droids.
The Masked Slinger.
That was a good one. I really enjoyed that.
Says here you're from Alderaan.
Mr. Kim!
Did you lose anyone?
Every time they mentioned Alderaan, I was sad.
Yeah, Chief. I'm gonna guess she did. Hey, it's that guy from the Apex Legends trailer.
I don't know who that guy from the Apex Legends trailer is, but I want to watch Apex Legends, maybe because I sub to Dr. Mike's channel and apparently he plays Apex Legends. Anyways, oh man, I was thinking of something else to say, but I didn't want to pause the video again because I feel like that must have been really annoying, but now I forgot it. It was Battlestar Galactica, high school hair. Ooh, gosh, I can't remember. Thank you so much for making it with me this far into the video. Let me know all of your thoughts on The Mandalorian and which parts you liked, which parts you didn't like, if you liked it all, if you hated it all, whatever. I really enjoy hearing your comments on it, and even though my WandaVision video got so many dislikes, although I like low-key love the dislikes, I still really enjoyed reading the comments, and some of the people who disagreed with me did make me think about the show in a different way, which is the best part of conversation, you know? Like, had I not opened myself up to that conversation, I would have never thought of the show in the way that I did because of those comments. And so just to let you guys know, in case you weren't aware, we can disagree without either of us being stupid or calling each other names. Just I hope you guys are all happy and healthy, you're taking care of each other. If you want another way of supporting me, even though you already have by watching this video, here are my books. I am a self-published author, so buying it, of course, is helpful. Reviewing it is insanely helpful. And if reading fantasy isn't your thing, that's okay too. Anyways, until next time, may the Force be with you. Live long and prosper, and I'll be back.
Blood covered the floor around her, but she was clean. A man reached for her. He collapsed. A second man cringed away, her eyes fixed on him. And look at that, she thought. He's made of stone. Flesh tore, rock crumbled. The stone man screamed.